Hi, I'm Kat and welcome to Kat's Cooking Corner. Today we are going to be making hamburger pie. Now, some of you guys may have noticed that I haven't been around for a while. I've been dealing with a really bad virus for the past few months and I'm still not 100%, but I'm trying. For today's recipe, you will need instant mashed potatoes, a pound of ground beef, an onion, green beans, water, diced tomatoes, Worcestershire sauce, pepper, and tomato paste. Okay, and if you notice me doing stuff on my phone here, it's because this is how I control the camera now. But first thing you want to do is set your oven to 375 degrees. Okay, what we need to do first is prepare our instant mashed potatoes. For this, I'm actually using a 4-cheese mashed potato. You can use whatever kind you like. And I'm doing it the microwave method because we're trying to make this quickly. So, put two cups of water into a microwave safe bowl. Put it in your microwave for 5 minutes. While that is doing, we will start preparing our onion. No, wrong knife. I'm not using an entire onion in this, so. Dice the onion up fairly well. It doesn't have to be super fine, but you know, we don't want big chunks either. Then we're going to go ahead and get our pan heated. Turn it to about medium heat. Normally I would use my nice little saucepan here. This is my favorite saucepan. Unfortunately, I had a house guest use my pan. Use a metal spatula in my nice non-stick ceramic coated pan. They ruined it. So now I have to use my big pot to cook in. So I am not pleased about that, but just food for thought, you know, for any of you new chefs out there. If it is coated, well, I don't have any of the non-stick Teflon coated pans. I don't own those. I don't like them. But if it has the black coating, it's non-stick, you do not use metal utensils in it. If it has the white ceramic coating, white ceramic coating like mine do, it's non-stick. You do not use metal utensils in it. If it's silver in there, okay, metal utensils are fine. If it is cast iron, metal utensils are fine. But not the non-stick. Okay. So we're going to put the 1 pound hamburger meat into our pan. Along with the onions. And we're going to cook this until it is browned and the onion is tender. We're going to let that cook. Let's see how much time's left on the microwave. 52 seconds. Okay. I'll put this in my sink. Now while the hamburger is cooking, we're going to go ahead and start opening cans. So I have a can of green beans here. And later on in cooking, we're going to need a 1/4 cup of water. So rather than actually use water, I'm going to use the juice off the beans. And we're going to set a 1/4 cup of the juice off the beans aside. And we're going to drain the rest of this can. Okay, now our water for our mashed potatoes is ready. Ouch. This is very hot. So. We're going to take and mix our instant mashed potatoes in. Get it all mixed up. And then we're just going to set it aside. And it will thicken up a little more as it says. Okay, let's check our hamburger here. Still needs to cook a little bit longer. Okay, once your hamburger meat is cooked, it should look, yeah, like this, then you'll want to drain it. It's drained into your pan. Whoops. Make sure that's set up good, yes. Okay, now we want to add the green beans. Oops. And the water. And continue cooking this on medium heat for probably another 5 minutes or so. Okay, I hear talking. No, It's not my phone, Pepper. Sorry. I don't know what that noise is, what's talking at me, but okay. Miss Pepper, get down. Okay. Now, if you use like frozen green beans instead of canned, then yes, you would want to cook the green beans until they are thawed and tender and all. Since I used canned, I just got to warm them up for a few moments. This is actually the quick version of the hamburger pie. So I'm going to call it good now, and then I'm going to add a can. I use Great Value fire roasted tomato salsa, or sometimes the can says fire roasted tomatoes. It's the same thing. But I like it better than just basic diced tomatoes. So we want the entire can in here. Juices and everything. Then we need to add about a half a can of tomato paste. Half of a 6-ounce can of tomato paste. So roughly 3 ounces. One teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. And a little bit of fresh ground black pepper. And not my cat. Even though she's in here being a little pill, so kind of tempting. Anyway, well, that got her to walk off, you know. Want to mix it all together and heat it through. And you do want to go about 5 minutes now. Let it all heat up and combine. And I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, once it's heated through, then we are going to transfer this mixture to a pan. You can use a casserole dish. I just use an 8-inch cake pan. Then we're going to take the mashed potatoes and just drop it on top. And last, if you want, you can add shredded cheese to the top. So, give me just a moment. And I like like a lot of cheese on everything, so of course I'm going to totally cover the top with shredded cheese. Once you have everything put together, then you're going to put it in the oven for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, you can take it out of the oven, and it should look something like this. Thank you for watching today's episode of Kat's Cooking Corner. If you'd like to see more videos, please subscribe.